versus a quick turnaround, or you guys just focus on getting yourself as prepared as you can be?
It's not something that you can control, so it doesn't worry us. We got to focus on what we can control. It's our rest, our preparation, our recovery, and getting ready for the series. So you can't control how many days off you're going to get or when you're going to play. So that's kind of in the back, rear press.
From your perspective, just the team balancing, getting rested and recovered with also, making sure that you're keeping that intensity. How do you feel you guys did over the last week?
Yeah, we're good. Rest is always a weapon when you can get it. So, like I said, it's about making sure we're nailed in with our recovery and our commitment to, showing up every day to get a little bit better and focus a little bit more. So I think our guys are doing a good job with it.
At the same time, sometimes you see the challenge of having so much time off when a team's coming right in at the end of a Game 7. How do you ensure that you really are amped up and ready to go that same level that they're kind of already at?
Yeah, it's just our game. We got to get to our game for the way. It doesn't matter if we're on rest or they're not, or we're on travel and they're not. We got to get to our game. The team that's going to win is the team that plays the game for 60 minutes.
Nathan MacKinnon's one of 3 MVP finalists. Just how would you describe his season?
I don't know. Expected, I guess. He's such a good player. He's such a big part of our team. So it's great when these guys in your team get accolades as well. But I think he's worried about one trophy, and this one we're chasing it.
Nate said yesterday that he was kind of excited about starting on the road and that bonding that you guys get to start the series. Do you feel like the energy looked great on the ice this morning? So, are you guys feeling that?
Yeah, no, we enjoy starting on the road. I think going back a few years, we've enjoyed playing playoff games on the road and had a lot of success doing it. Obviously, I think during the season, the regular season, we didn't have as much success on the road, but we found our game later in the season. We found our game on the road and then playoffs as well. So we enjoy it. It's a good test. You're playing against a team with a great crowd and everybody's cheering against you, so it's kind of fun that way.
A couple series against Peter DeBoer teams. Is there any common thread in your experience, anything that you can learn?
No, I know. Our coaches do all that stuff. They do all the analytics, all the structure pieces of what we can exploit and things that we might be able to find and try to hone in on a little bit. So that's their department. We just worry about that.
Thanks, Devon.
Did well in that Jets series. What are the main focuses that you want to show up right away with here in Game 1 against the Stars?
Yeah, I think our checking game, the way we defend and how hard we defend, I feel like that's going to be a big part of if we're going to succeed in this series. And because we know the offense is there, and obviously we're going to work on the offensive side, but I think defensively we're going to be rock solid against this team.
What are some of the challenges that you feel the Stars present? Obviously, every series is going to have its own differences. What do you kind of scout the Stars as?
Well, I think they have a really deep team. Like they have really good 4 lines, and they roll 4 lines pretty much the whole game, so they're a really good team overall. I think they've been good defenders the whole year. They don't have a lot of goals against them. Good goalie, so it's going to be a good test for our offense, and we got to try to keep doing the same thing we did against Hellebuck, try to get in front as much as we can, and hopefully have 2 guys in front of him the most time.
We know that rest can be valuable in the playoffs, but you also have to balance that with making sure you're not, too chilled out when you enter into a new series. Dallas is coming in right off of Game 7. How do you guys balance that?
Well, I think experience helps. I think 2 years ago we had a couple long breaks, and I think it's more mental. I think obviously it's good physically to get some rest and bumps and bruises you have, you can kind of get away from those. But mentally you have to be prepared because they obviously played 2 days ago or 48 hours ago when the game starts. So mentally we have to be prepared right away to be physical and play with smart decisions with the puck.
Finalist this year, and I know that's not a new nomination for him to receive, but what do you think makes him one of the most valuable players, not only to this team, just in the league?
Well, I think he's a big leader, obviously, for our team, and off the ice he speaks a lot. He's a vocal guy in the locker room, and he leads the way when how he plays and plays hard. You can see his game always take another step this time of the year, which is always important for players. So that's what makes him even more valuable. I feel like the way he performs in the spring.
Is he finally his year?
I think so. I hope so. At least there's obviously 2 other good guys as well, but I'm obviously rooting for him, and hopefully he gets it.
Nate said yesterday that starting on the road was kind of a good thing for you guys to be able to bond before the series and really just kind of get that chemistry obviously elevated. What is it like to come into this building to start with this series?
Yeah, we're humble. You know, we were third in our division, and now we got past the second, and now we're facing the best team in our conference. So I think we're really humble, and I think we want to keep the same mentality we had against Winnipeg, and because this is a really good team, and they just beat a really good team in Vegas. So we're mentally, I think, we're well prepared and humble.
Thanks, Mikko. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.